just a hint at the impact he had on the defensive side. And sometimes when you want something done, you got to do it yourself. That dunk's the shot in the arm they need to really cut into that lead.
Well, Greg, it certainly got everybody on their bench up and off their seats. And cheering.
Yeah, that could be an instant momentum shift. That certainly was a rim wrecker.
Knicks trail by 7. Stolen by Levine. And they're moving it up. 1 second.
And that's how the coach would draw it up on the fast break from start to finish.
Yeah, and what a finish it was, guys. Really nicely done.
And that was Kia bringing you the close. Time play.
They've come out with a take no prisoners approach on the glass today.
Yeah, and it's already got them a +5 margin in the rebound column.
And that concludes the first quarter of play. Minnesota on top, leading by 9. And we'll get it going after this from the Target Center. Before the game, Carmelo Anthony talked about how he prepares himself mentally to carry this team.
It's easy. It's basketball. It's out there having fun. It's out there working together. You know, the biggest thing is the defense.
Well, you don't hear too many players, Greg, saying it's easy. Some changes here for the Timberwolves. Towns, he's checked in for Jang. Gibson comes in for Terrence Jones. And it's Luis Scola in for Andrew Wiggins. Then for the Knicks, Robin Lopez is checked in for Biyombo. Porzingis comes in for Kyle O'Quinn. And Freak subbed in for Aaron Aflalo. They've got Towns. Taj Gibson is out there with Scola. And it's Levine in at the 1. So that's the lineup for Minnesota.
And typically he has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not sure on that possession.
And that one's good. Freak.
And that's 10 straight points in the paint. The defense, nowhere to be found.
I think they've really got to start committing more bodies down low and really kind of close that area off defensively.
Yeah, way to play in attack mode and get to the line.
And, you know, the defense gets their money's worth on that foul, stopping the layup and not giving up the and one.
Let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for the Knicks.
Guys, their penetration has been outstanding. I mean, it's actually been great. They're really finding those holes in the defense.
Also, guys, the passing has been terrific in the first half. They'll be happy with all those assists.
Minnesota making a switch here. Pekovic is checked in. Right side, Scola. The 11-footer. It's deflected. And lots of contact there. Missing the shot. He'll shoot 2.
Clearly a foul.
Yeah, he took a shot there. Earned those free throws.
The Knicks shooting their first free throws of the night right here. And he makes the first. And so Aaron Aflalo nails both of them. Here's Levine. He's coming off a 19-point game against the Clippers.
And I thought the contribution he made by just generating contact, getting to the line was outstanding, guys. I mean, he picked up a lot of points at the stripe.
Freak passes to Gibbons. They set the pick. Down low. And that one's good. Freak's got the lead back up to 1 now for New York.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
And on the flip side, Greg, the defenders have to show more fight on the interior. They've got to offer more resistance here.
Adrian kicks to Gibson. Just 4 to shoot. And it's out of bounds. The Knicks will take it the other way. And let's catch up with our sideline reporter, Doris Burke. Doris, over to you.
Well, Kev, Freak in the last matchup against the Grizzlies came through when they needed him to. He ended with 11 points, and along with what he did on the offensive end, he also played some stellar defense as well. We could see his role in this offense expand if he puts together more games like this one, guys.
All right, Doris, thanks. That really was a spectacular game for him, even by his standards, guys.
And how about the high standards he has for himself? Really did have it all working for him in that game.
Anxious to see what's in his mind for an encore today. I mean, it'd be awfully difficult to top that last game.
Out of bounds, Minnesota takes possession. Here now, the 2K leaderboard, showing us the best passing teams in the NBA over the course of the last month. The Timberwolves second.
The last few weeks have shown these guys that being patient with your passing can earn you some easy looks and baskets. Excellent teamwork. The more you do it, the more you're rewarded, and it becomes contagious.
Here's Scola. Whistle blows. Yep, that's going to be a travel. There's 39 seconds left to play in the first half. Here's Freak. No luck. And Minnesota will come the other way. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. They come into this having outplayed the Clippers last game.
And, guys, they could have won that game on the strength of their offense alone. It was that good.
And most impressive when you do it on the road like that. They just kept coming at them wave after. Wave, and they really kept the crowd on mute in that one.
Scola dishes to Levine, and once again off the mark by Minnesota. And so it's a close game as we wrap up the first half of basketball. Timberwolves lead by 1. And time now to go courtside as we say.
Carmelo, I know that Coach has stressed communication on the basketball court. How has that impacted tonight's performance?
It's working right now. We got to fine-tune some things out there in the game, a couple minor mistakes, but we'll be all right. I feel good about tonight.
Thank you for the time, sir. Guys, back to you.
Thank you, Doris. We'll be back after halftime as the third quarter gets underway. Here we go now, the start of the third quarter, welcoming you back in a closely contested first half so far.
Looking at the game for Freak. 12 points and 1 steal.
Getting underway in the second half. Here's the 5 for Kurt Rambis. Freak in at point guard. Anthony is out there with Porzingis. Then there's Robin Lopez, and it's Afflalo in at the shooting guard position. Anthony kicks to Freak. The tray. That one falls coming off Anthony's feet. And that's 15 points for Freak. Guys, what a back-and-forth game this has been.
You know what? You're right. Neither side has been able to hang on to the lead for any kind of time at all.
And that's already resulted in 7 lead changes.
Adrian, that's good.
And he came off that screen, and the D just didn't get over the top of it.
Yep, weren't there in time enough to challenge Greg. And when that's the case, you can mark those up for him.
Anthony, the pass to Afflalo. Back to Anthony. Inside, Freak, and a foul on the shot. He'll go to the stripe for 2. The Knicks shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game. Free throw good, Freak.
All right. You got to know what you got. All right.
And both free throws good from Freak.
There's not a lot you can say that hasn't been said before about his skill at the charity stripe.
Second half of basketball, just over a minute played so far. Wiggins kicks to Levine. Drains it from beyond the arc. Levine's got 9.
Well, that's one way he can finish, but far from the only way he gets it done. He's got all kinds of tricks up his sleeve.
Porzingis passes to Afflalo. Here's Porzingis. Some nice passing by New York here. The pass to Freak. Anthony dishes to Lopez. 5 to shoot. Here's Freak. And he didn't get quite enough under that one. Wiggins kicks to Levine. And the shot is good. Now it's a 3-point Timberwolves lead.
Another bucket in the paint. That's something they just have not been able to stop today.
Yeah, the defense is all about disrupting timing and spacing, and what they've got going right now is not getting it done.
And it's Freak missing.
That's 1 for their first 4 to start the second half.
Good. Adrian's got 8 points.
Everything going to plan here to start the third. 80% shooting thus far.
Clark, they've been looking out of sync offensively.
You know what? A basket here would do a lot for their confidence.
There's Freak. But they recover it. They need this. Nice hit again. And, there's a whistle. He was going up for a layup. And while it looked like there was some contact, I wasn't sure they were going to call a foul shot or not. But sure enough, they have. So he'll head to the free throw line. For New York, they have hit all 4 of their chances so far in this one. That free throw good from Porzingis. Some changes for Minnesota. Gorgie Dangs checked in for Towns. And Terrence Jones is subbed in for Taj Gibson. And New York with a change here, too. O'Quinn's checked in.
Well, as far as the league's big men go, he's one of the very best at the foul line.
Now the dish to Adrian. Wiggins outside. With the floater, and he gets it to go. Wiggins has got 11 points.
And after his last game, really not surprised to see him as hot as he is here tonight.
Afflalo the pass to Freak. And that one's good.
And that's his strong suit, the ability to find his way through the D and finish at the rim.
Adrian dishes to Levine. Just over 3.5 minutes through the third quarter of play now. From the wing, Adrian can't hit.
The defense there got away with a major lapse.
Count that one in, and the Timberwolves lead is cut to just 1 on the basket from Freak.
And how's that for a move? The killer crossover. It's a thing of beauty.
Catch up with Doris from the sideline.
Thank you, Kevin. Well, I was able to listen in on the Timberwolves head coach talking to his team. He said their plan was run their offense through Wiggins. The coach is looking for big things from him throughout the rest of this game on the offensive end. A lot of the scoring burden will fall on him. Probably a good time to make some changes with a good chunk of the second half still to go, Kevin.
Thanks a lot, Doris. Here's Freak for the lead. Afflalo, no good.
Right thing there to stay that tight on him and really try to keep him out of his comfort zone. Right now, the defense like this.
Yeah, Jay,
Adrian's
you're right. Almost
house.
a free run, don't you think, Clark, to the hoop for him there?
Momentum can swing on plays like that, Kevin, especially when the finish has that much thunder on it.
And again, it's Minnesota converting.
Excellent display of passing out there, fellas. I mean, 8 of their last 10 points have been assisted on.
And they just keep finding the open man.
Dustin, you have a mic?
Freak kicks to O'Quinn. Down low, here's Freak. Will not go. This is off the front iron.
It's been a real difficult game for him offensively, and it's costly.
There's the bucket. Good. Now it's a 7-point Minnesota lead.
Well, I tell you what, I need to see some more assertiveness out of these defenders. They're not getting the job done.
That's a great point. 10 of the last 12 points they've allowed have come at the rim.
Rebound, Minnesota. Jones has got 3 rebounds now in this one.
My goodness.
And they continue to control the glass.
Guys, I think they've simply been the more physical team, and that's why they're ahead. They're straying away from the three-point game here in the second half. And that's fine as long as they're on the lead and they're getting good shots. They've decided not to take nearly as many three-pointers in this half.
Here's Freak, and he slams it one-handed.
And that's some inspiration. Steals, blocks, and a big dunk. Those are ways that you can really change the momentum in a game.
Well, they got to chip away, Clark, at that deficit, and no doubt that'll help.
And that's what he's out there for.
I have 200,000.
Electrifying player, no doubt.
No.
Got it off in time.
Platinum. Can you even get that much?
Just moments away now as we welcome you back. Minnesota leading by 9. Anthony Towns and Pekovic are up front. Levine is out there with Wiggins.
I don't have that many platinums. Can you even get that many platinums?
Wiggins kicks to Pekovic. And that basket pushes the lead to double digits. Pekovic has got the first field goal of the fourth quarter here for Minnesota. Here's Freak. Banked in off the glass.
You know, Kevin, it doesn't matter that he's one of the slower
I don't
guys
care
on
what
the
you
floor,
are. You're white in my
and he
book,
gets that
right?
wide lane to the rim.
Minnesota shooting at 51%. Really solid. Levine kicks to Wiggins. Lets it go from 11. They get it back to the right side. Pass to Gibson. Feeds to Pekovic. Fades back. And it's good off the back rim and in. Pekovic has got the lead up to 11 now for the Timberwolves. Freak passes to Gibbons. Now Freak. Anthony on the wing. Dishes it to Freak. They set the pick. Here's Porzingis. And the Knicks getting another bucket right there.
I like the recognition of the mismatch there, immediately making the defense pay.
Levine dishes to Wiggins. Outside Gibson. Towns kicks to Levine. Nice ball movement by Minnesota. And he gets it to go as they call the foul. He's on his way to the line for one more.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
That's right. 5 of their last 6 makes were on the interior. They've established their inside presence.
And a chance for just a second to check out the scoring breakdown for the Timberwolves.
The mid-range that you've seen from them about as good as it gets, and there has not been a drop-off in the second half.
They haven't wasted time getting the ball up the court tonight either, and it's resulted in a lot of fast break points.
Follow against Pekovic. Outside Anthony. 6 on the shot clock. Off target with his 3.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
And really a reflection of their superior effort level to this point. It seems to me they've gone after this win a little bit more.
Passes to Porzingis. Gibson against the Flalo. And it's Freak missing. Timberwolves leading by 11. Wiggins passes to Levine. Back to Wiggins. And he lays it straight in.
They are trying to put the hammer down, attacking the rim whenever they can.
5. This is 5.
Minnesota making a switch here. Adrian's checked in. Lopez, he's checked in for New York. Knicks trail by 13. Here's Freak. Soft touch off the glass. Freak's got 15 points here in the second half.
Really aggressive play there, taking it to the rack against the big fella.
You know, Greg, aggressiveness is really the only option when you're on the wrong side of the size equation.
The feed now to Adrian. From deep. And again, Minnesota with the triple.
We've seen a noticeable improvement out of him since halftime. He didn't have a whole lot working in the first half.
Really? Why? You should have at least
A
one thing.
follow outside. Anthony with it. Now defended by Wiggins. Here's Freak. Trying to answer back.
Why?
But that three is
I'd
off
rather
the
get
mark.
it go to the
It's
closest.
been about the rebounding. Really, that's the dividing line in this game.
Yep, and they've simply shown more aggressiveness, guys. More desire to secure the ball.
Adrian can't hit.
You know what, though? Sometimes you can be too open. I think it may have surprised him, and that's why he missed.
And here's a follow for three. And he gets the bucket.
Damn,
He
bro.
just sagged off just
Fight you
enough,
one day.
and no hesitation on his part.
Fight me.
We gotta be more physical on defense.
Meet up at Walmart.
They're getting to the middle of the floor way too easy. Get into them on the perimeter.
Well, then
Rotate
you're
over.
a little wimp.
Make your presence felt. Watch it.
Here's Wiggins. Bounces high off the rim and drops. Wiggins has got 4 this quarter.
You know, with all the shots they've knocked down here in the second half, their field goal percentage has crossed the 50% mark.
Yeah, and any team will take that excellent in terms of their efficiency.
Boy, he made a nice little bounce pass there. We call that the pocket pass, and he did it well.
Levine kicks to Towns. Good D by Lopez.
The inside just a bit too congested for him to get the usual shot he would have with rhythm.
Towns with the steal.
Then kill it. The hostage.
Wiggins kicks to Levine. He dishes it to Gibson. Here's the screen.
Who else are you talking to, Neil? You're bad to
Just
me.
5 to shoot. Kicks to Towns. It's deflected, and they force the shot clock violation. Great D.
I don't blame him.
Knicks trail by 11. Pass to Freak. Swiped it away.
Guys, I think this is a game they have to feel good
Mr.
about.
Naro think we're about themselves.
Moments here in what looks to be a solid win for the Timberwolves.
Clark, what do you think was the deciding factor in this
Oh,
one?
so you're trying to say that operator...
Hey Neil, what's up?
Big win for them. Lucky win number 13
What?
now in the bag.
I only have like 30 minutes left. I'm playing Overwatch with this little level. Me? Do you have the Paris Prime do you have the do you have the grip for Paris Prime? That's all I need.
Really? Why don't you just get Dread?
Dread is trash, dude. No?
Dread
Did you
and Paris are very similar.
Did you waste all the platinum I gave you? I gotta tell this guy I gotta go because I want to play with you guys. What are you guys doing?
Seconds left in the game.
Are you serious?
It's gonna be over and back. Not
You went
watching for the line that time.
Kind of feel sorry for this guy.
Which guy? Me?
No, not you. Somebody else I was playing with.
Oh, man.